Welcome to Copper Thoughts Media. Back again. Sorry I've been gone for a while, guys, but we're doing another break of hobby boxes. Today we have the 1988 Topps baseball hobby box. I don't know why, but this one wasn't complete, so there are still there's loose packs in here. I don't know if I sold them or gave them away. I probably gave them away, so we're going to open up a stack or two here and talk about these cards, which, well, they're classic. There's not too much value in this set per se. Well, there's 793 cards in the set. But first, let's talk about this box. As you see, Donnie Baseball is the cover boy. These do have gum inside, so my gum pile is starting back up. Not sure what to do with that, but I do keep it. On the bottom, though, there are 4 cards. There's a Ricky Henderson, Nolan Ryan, Mike Schmidt, and Kent Tuchel. I always mispronounce his name, but I think a lot of people do. And ironically, this is being sold at some point for $18, so good for them. We'll rip these now. Actually, we'll not rip all those. And this is what I've pulled so far of players of note. Like I said, not too much value in these cards. For example, this Roger Clemens is only like 70 cents that I saw. But another Eddie Murray. Oh, another Eddie Murray and 2 All-Star cards. So, and they are in good shape, considering they are from 88. This was the only one I found with some damage. As I mentioned, they do have gum on them. And here's one on the Turn Back the Clock series of cards. So we'll just put that aside. We're going to have a stack for All-Stars, Hall of Famers, and inserts. And let's get to ripping. Sorry I'm a little under the weather, sound a little congested, but I am. I'm not sure why. It is August. But, you know, things happen. There we go. We see some Mets in here. That's good. Oh, nice. So, get started with a Bruce Hurst. Hopefully you can see that well. There we go. Here's a Bruce Hurst. Howard Johnson. We'll keep the Mets aside, too. Andy Allenson. Sounds fake. Hey, there's the cover boy. Donnie Baseball. Mike Kingery. Dave Johnson. Nice. Jose Cruz. And, like I said, with these with these junk wax cards, which, first of all, I am starting a hashtag no such thing as junk wax. You heard it here first on Copper Thoughts Cards, or Copper Thoughts Media for Copper Thoughts Cards. But yeah, there's no such thing as junk wax. Someone will love a Tommy Lasorda 1988 Dodgers checklist card because it's good stuff. Here's a Dave Parker, Storm Davis, Scott Sanderson, Mookie Wilson. A lot of Mets in this pack. Juan Nieves. And a John Condorado on the gum card. That was a sweet pack. If I was a kid, which we're all kids at heart, right? I would have loved that pack. I would have loved it. Now, also in terms of the cards, not a lot of damage besides the gum. I do want to try to rip open the hobby boxes I have with gum because I just don't want them. I mean, they've been sitting long enough, right? Here's a Juan Benedict. I don't know how to say that. Larry Sheets. Greg Gross. Jim Morrison, not the singer. Mickey Hatcher. Mike Campbell on the Future Stars. Interesting. I did pull a Rookie Cup card earlier, so Topps still continues that. We'll keep the Future Stars aside. Here's a Wally Ritchie. Floyd Rayford. Dale Sivum. Ren Sandberg, Tim Teufel, Jamie Quirk, Mike Stanley, Cecil Cooper, and Glenn Davis. I think he's a coach now, but I'm not sure. Hope your teams are doing well. I hope your collections are as well. I know Fanatics Fest just ended and the National. Pretty big card shows. For me personally, well, we'll get into that after this pack. Here's a Doug Jones, Jeff Snell, Sean Dunston, Dave Henderson, Jeff Musselman on the Rookie Cup. There's that Rookie Cup I was just mentioning. Here's a Red Sox leaders, which is pretty sick. Actually, It's kind of nice to have, considering I know David Adams is hosting Wade Boggs. He has a signing coming up, so might keep that aside. Here's a Joe Hexketh, Steve Farr, Greg Gagne, Ed Carrera, Bill Dawley, Pat Tabler, Tony Pena, Greg Walker, and a Rod Booker. Now, I was mentioning these card shows. They have if you're into high-end cards, it's a great way to get, find high-end cards or memorabilia. But for people that are just into, mainly 80s, 90s or cards, it's really not that much worth of a trip in my eyes. That's just my thinking, per se. Now, would I like to go eventually one day? Of course. And here's a Roger Craig card for the Giants manager, Bruce Ruffin, Rafael Palmeiro, Charlie Puglio, Dick Williams, Vince Coleman with no mustache. He looks crazy right now. Barry Lyons on the Mets, Roy Smalley. Another checklist, Jeff Russell, Larry Herndon, Burt Blyleven, John Franco, Ross Jones, Terry Leach. A lot of Mets. I'm loving it, man. Brian Holton. Now, I do keep the Mets. The other ones I try to sell in teams or any duplicates. Or, like I said, I've been selling individual packs up on CopperThoughtsCards. Plug. They'll show you up here on the screen. But I am glad modern cards do not have gum inside. But I do love these packs because, remember, back in the day, these used to be 40 cents. Wow. Now you can't even buy individual packs. I know my local Family Dollar closed, and I went to another one. I didn't see any there either. Here's a Charlie Hudson, Mike Smithson, Len Matzerick, Andy McGavin, Matt Knowles on the Rookie Cup. Here's a Twins leader. I would love to pull or the Oakland Athletics leaders, because it has Mark McGwire and Jose Canseco standing next to each other, and that'd be a sick card to keep. Here's a Danny Darwin. So let's speak that up. Steve Sachs, Dave LaPointe, Randy Bush, Junior Ortiz. Here's a Tim Raines on the All-Star card. Ken Dixon, Spanky Levere, and a record breakers for the... there's two different teams. What is this? Oh, Necros passes Perry to win record for brothers. Oh, that's pretty cool. Even though it's a gum card, so what are you going to do? Let's do 3 more. I'm feeling lucky. I'm feeling froggy. My voice sounds a little better. Feels a little better. Get that over there. All right. Let's go, Matt. Here's a Dave Magnan. Loved his swing back in the day. Mike Jackson. Bob Welsh. Checklist. Rob Ducey. Not a lot of duplicates, by the way. Here's a John Smiley. Is it Smiley? Yeah, that's John Smiley. There are 793 cards in this set. Rick Rushell. Dave Bergman. Lee Aaliyah. Tony Fernandez. Used to love Tony Fernandez. Jeff Reed. Mark Davis, John Moses, Terry Francona, and a Benito Santiago with the gum stand. Not as bad. More waxy than gum on that back end. And 2 more packs. A lot more boxes to break. I'm still going through that lot I purchased 2 years ago. And we're getting to the end. So thanks for watching. Here's a Rich Gedman, Dan Schneider, or I guess Steve Farr, Greg Gagne, Ed Correa, Bill Dawley, Pat Tabler, Tony Pena, Joe Carter. This isn't a rookie. No. Joe Johnson. First one with a fisheye we're seeing with some damage. James Steele, Charlie Huff. Wow. 88 checklist, Tom Bolton, and a Donnie Moore with the sweet satin jacket. Last pack magic, we went the Canseco, McGuire, team card. Let's go. Well, I'll be ripping the rest off camera and selling some of them, but here's Devon White on the rookie cup. That's pretty sick. Joe Young, Bill Landrum, Danny Golden, Mike Scott. He was nasty. Larry Boa, Ruben Sierra, Greg Walker, Rod Booker, another Roger Craig, Bruce Ruffin, another Rafael Palmeiro, Charlie Paleo, Dick Williams, and another oh, this was 2. Is it? No, it's not 2. And another Vince Coleman. So we didn't pull the Canseco and the McGuire, which I was hoping to on camera, but still have plenty more to rip. Be sure to stay tuned and check out this eBay store, which is CopperThoughtsCards. Thanks for watching again. Click like and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next rip.